just to let you guys know, if you get a fizzy drink, it's unlimited refills, but you do have to pay for each one.
Hey. Hi and welcome to another episode of the 33% Makority, a podcast where you'll find three friends fighting for their 15 minutes of fame. I'm your host, unemployed man, Ashley Hall.
No, I'm your host, kebab and southern fried chicken takeaway owner, Alex Springthorpe.
No, actually, I'm your host, Tom. I hope the table's all right for you. Can I get you some water or refreshments to begin with, or
just water for now, please.
oh, that's the
best waitress I've ever employed.
That's the studio audience just having a bit of a laugh there at my joke. It's sorry about that.
Did I actually just hear a laugh track?
Ash, why are you unemployed?
I did my last day at my old job today, and on the 11th, so that's in a couple of days from now. I'll be doing my new job, and I'm very excited, a little bit nervous, because, I've been working with robots, and now I'll be working with people, and you can't just
Much
unplug
less
people.
predictable.
Yeah, you can't just switch them off when they're misbehaving. That's a crime.
Can't talk to them with ones and zeros either.
Yeah, they really see things in black and white.
You can communicate to people with ones and zeros, though, provided you want to let them know about a nothing of something or a single of something.
It's
Sure,
how many sugars, isn't it? It's what, 1 or 0. I'll just have. Or in my case, you go 1.
Lots of similarities there.
1.
Hmm.
1. But yeah, I've started my new job. I'm very excited. So how's your guys' week's been? What have we been up to? Alex, you're still on holiday, aren't you?
I'm holidaying. I'm vacationing still. Currently, right now.
Travelling the world. Jet setting.
So far I've made it to the east coast of England. But I'm sure I'll get to the rest of it soon.
That's at least 5 miles, isn't it? Like, you're making good ground.
What is it? I think it's about 70 miles from my front door. 79, I think it was. So, globe
I could
trotting
bicycle to
is
you
what I'm
in 2 days. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just visit you. Prepare yourself.
You can just drive. Dude, Ashley, buddy, just drive.
But I have a bicycle and powerful leg muscles.
No, just make an engine do it for you instead. Actually, it's much, much, much easier than doing it yourself.
I'm going to get a team of sled dogs. Is that too far? I feel like.
No, I'll loan you Joey and Kylo if you want. Let me just ask him quickly.
That's a start.
Joey, do you want to go and pull Ashley all the way to the seaside? He's up for it.
Oh,
Yeah, top guy. I thought he was going to... I was waiting for him to speak.
I'm never convinced with Joey that he understands the question.
Who? Joe, it's all right. Go have a lay down.
What is this? What are we doing now?
We're podcasting.
How do we
Alex?
normally
We're
do
about
a
to have a
podcast?
speech.
I guess
a
that
talk.
was sort of anecdotes, wasn't it?
A talk time with tree friends. Anecdotes. I'm on my hollybobs. I'm doing it right now. I'm kicking back and I'm relaxing. And my anecdote, I've not thought about it up until the start of this sentence, but it is that I bought a knife.
Well done.
Oh, I saw this, actually. Yeah, describe the knife.
Knife-like.
Stab.
Red.
Bottle opener. Now, I bought a Swiss Army knife for £15. I'm very happy with it. And I've been spending my evenings whittling away. It's just very peaceful, very relaxing. And it's been a good holiday. I've liked it.
It's another victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we're about to get down.
Get down.
Just such as a... I got a victory royale before we started recording. That's my anecdote.
How could anything stand up to the might of that victory?
I had a couple of chug jugs.
Tommy, just off the top of your head, how many jugs were chugged?
4, I think. I lost some of my...
Four?
Blimey.
some of my armor at
You
some
got
point.
you got
so I
to
had
chug
some
those
more.
jugs, haven't you?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's a lesson for life.
Did some sniping, did some running some people over. It was really good, and I
Wow.
killed the last person, so I'm just the best, right? It was just so good.
You were certainly the best of about 100 people, I would say.
But actually, now that I think about
Select
it,
group
I'm
of
saying
folk,
it.
you were the best one, yeah.
You're the
now that I'm
1%.
thinking
you know?
about it and saying it aloud, I'm a 23-year-old man that plays Fortnite still, so that's really cool, I guess, right?
So, moving on.
Anyway,
Can we get number one victory
information.
royale, but in a minor key?
yeah, in a very
The
depressive key.
sad version.
Yeah. Can I
It
have,
is
can I have
another
sad
victory
piano?
royale. Fortnite.
We're about to get
Actually,
down.
did anything else good happen to you apart from collecting job seekers allowance?
I wrote an article for local magazine and I sent it to the editor today. Pretty excited about that. That's a local magazine that goes to a few thousand people called The Nugget.
Jeez.
Jeez.
What a name for a magazine.
Yeah, it came through the door and I was like,
Nugget.
oh, it's The Nugget. I was like, somebody's put a nugget through my door, and then I rephrased immediately.
What did the Nugget do? What was the article for?
So it was for the latest and greatest of 33% news, where we're going to be doing the 33% sincerity. So we're going to have a nice chatter with the public, just strangers, anonymous people, about life. We're going to have them on. They're going to talk to me about whatever they want for an hour or so. And then I'm going to kick them out and never talk to them again. It's going to be wonderful.
Cool.
Perfect. Well, any listeners of the show that have joined from the Nugget, hello, welcome.
Hello,
Take a
Nugget
seat.
readers.
Tommy will be over in a moment to take your drinks orders.
Yeah. Can I get you any appetizers?
Offer you some grapes and some cheese, some coffee.
Just to let you guys know, if you get a fizzy drink, it's unlimited refills, but you do have to pay for each one.
Unlimited, not free refills.
No.
As many
I just want to clarify. No, sorry, corporate have been very, very specific about my wording. It is definitely unlimited refills. You can have as many as you want. They are not free.
It's an all-you-can-eat buffet, provided you bring your wallet and your friends.
We've got bonuses to pay. Unfortunately, we are all out of sort of fried chicken and kebabs. So
Yeah.
that's that.
Alex ate them all.
Alex loves a fried chicken and a kebab.
I'm on holiday. I can do what I want.
Calories
I haven't
don't
done a
count
normal
on holiday.
shit in 7 days. I've just been fancy eating. I've been doing fancy eating red meats. That's all I've done for a week. It's been superb. I've forgotten what vegetables look like.
Alex, on a scale of 1 to swamp, how is the in-between area of your arse cheeks currently?
It's all right. I am washing still, Tom. It's not that kind of day.
Alex goes on holiday and that's it. He's not allowed to get wet the entire time.
Yeah.
It's just not allowed.
We call it a dry boy holiday.
We have a dry holiday. So you're not drinking? No, I'm just not going to wash. It's everybody that's ever been to Download Festival.
Oh, what did we say about doing segments? Was it me?
It was you.
Yeah, I think it's you. Yeah.
Well then, here we go. So, Ov's been on my holiday. And whenever you go on holiday, you always need lots and lots of money to spend on candies and various sweet treats.
Mm-hmm.
Especially at the seaside, you need to be able to go for rides on the roller coasters and enjoy the slot machines. So you need
Ponies.
Exactly. You need wealth aplenty.
Did you ride a pony?
Well, that's the thing, Tom. I blooming couldn't.
Oh.
I jangled the old coin purse, and the jangles I heard back just were not sufficient
Okay.
for a ride on the ponies.
Hmm.
And they laughed at me, and I didn't like it.
The ponies did.
Yeah, well, I'm as surprised as you are.
Repulsive behaviour, judging someone for not having the wealth to do something, you fucking shit ponies.
But this time next year, I'm going to come back, and I'm going to show them what for.
Alex.
It's going to be like that
Alex.
scene
Doing
in
the
Pretty
thing,
Woman.
Tom, where you interrupt my intro to my segment.
No, I was just
hate
going to
it, 'cause
say,
I've got
with
momentum.
regards to the ponies, I just wanted to say, fuck the naysayers.
If that wasn't so
I'm
good,
sorry
I'd
for
still be
snapping at you,
cross.
Tom, that was worth it, and I'm sorry
It's okay.
for snapping.
Sorry, don't worry. As you were.
I'm gonna wind the tape back slightly.
Cool. Okay.
This time next year, I'm coming back and I'm going to show those ponies that I'm not a man to be meddled with, because I'm going to be coming
The naysayers.
with sack upon naysayers, Tom. Sack upon sack of golden coin,
Cool.
because I want a side hustle,
Okay.
but not any of the boring normal side hustles. What fun side hustles are there?
You could be bad news delivery guy. I saw that
Ooh,
on
yeah.
Craigslist in America, and I think you'd be really fucking good at that. So what you do is you put a little advert up
How
on
bad
on
does
old
the news
internet.
have to be?
Well, that's the thing
it
is,
could
like,
be-
you can charge based on how bad the news is. Like, oh, you've got chlamydia, that's like a tenner. Whereas if it's like,
I can
oh,
do that one. I've no issues with STD informal.
Yeah, so you can just
information.
tell people things. So I call you and I'm like, hey, I just killed my neighbour's cat. Can you please deliver the news? I'll give you 50 quid. You go next door, you're like, hey, my name's Alex, I deliver bad news. Yeah, and your
And
cat's dead.
here is a one of them.
And
Not going to be
here
the bad
is...
news boy.
Yeah.
Here's a one of them.
See, when I say it, it's abrasive. You'd be really good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't be good at any of the like aftercare though. I'd deliver the bad news and that's it. I'm on my unicycle and I'm out of there.
Yeah, you have to
dipping,
pay
yeah.
extra to have you stay and like comfort people.
Mm.
Oh, there,
Let's
Deirdre.
not fuck around.
There. It's only heating and hot water. It doesn't matter that it's been disconnected. There. Anyway, bye.
You're working for gas companies now. You're going to need a pretty
Gone back
fast
to my
unicycle to do a full day's work, mate.
Okay, I've got another one then.
Okay.
Okay, do you have a washing machine at home?
Mhm.
Okay, brilliant. So hear me out. When I watch TV series about like criminals, they talk about laundering money a lot, and so you got a washing machine.
Okay.
Yeah,
We've
you can
got-
offer a service to clean people's bills.
We've got polymer money though.
Not all of it.
You could just wash coins.
Yeah. Oh.
It'd take you a while
Just
to
have
make
a
some real
a
money.
washing up bowl full of
Yeah.
50p's and some,
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've got some
fairy
like
liquid.
a bit of fairy liquid. Other brands are available. Just
A
clean your
little
pants
bit.
up.
2% majority, mate. We're not on the BBC.
Other networks for watching media on are available. Look, I'm just
I'm
covering
gonna
my
look
own
an
ass.
absolute
Okay.
fool. In 5 years' time, when this show has been picked up by BBC Radio 4 and they're playing the old reruns, I'm going to look a right fool there, aren't I?
They're gonna bleep you out, mate. You're not gonna get seen on BBC 4.
If we make it onto the BBC, I really hope that they keep this segment in right now where I say the words fuck, cunt, bitch, BBC.
Yeah, you can say that on the BBC after 9. Like,
Can you? I've never heard
I
the
feel
C-bomb
like
on the
it'd
BBC.
sound a bit like this, though. And it was just 6 beeps really quickly. That's all I did.
that's
that's
what
what I
you put
thought
in.
you
I was
did.
waiting for like the news round theme music.
Do you know what's really weird? Sometimes when we reference the edits that you're going to make, sometimes like we talk about them afterwards, but then other times we talk about like we can hear them, like we're in the future and we've listened to the edit you make. And I just think that's
Okay,
super
yeah.
meta.
I bet it's really uncomfortable to listen to.
Yeah.
It's worse when you say there's an edit and then there isn't.
See, I made a quack noise happen during Ashley. When Ashley was speaking just then, a quack noise happened. Like, what did you think of that one?
It was weird. Fucking odd, really.
It's weird.
Somebody called it Berg. Things are getting meta.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Ash, Quackerberg.
Yeah, honk. I make my own quacks. I rule my own destiny, Alex, okay?
How very meta of you.
You can't make me sound like a duck. You can't do it, alright?
Do you think I could get paid money for hiding in someone's car and operating all the dials for them like a Siri?
Oh,
You
okay.
sit next to them
I
and they're
thought
like,
you were
"Hey."
going to say a totally different one, but carry on.
Hey, Alex, can
No,
you put the
Tom.
radio on, please?
I'm a serious businessman. Yeah. Hey, Hey Alex, can you put the 33% majority on BBC Radio 4 for me, please? Thank you. Yeah.
And then on it comes.
Yeah, of course I can.
Hey
And
Alex,
there it
when's
goes.
the Archers on
and to
next?
begin with, it's too quiet. So they say, "Hey Alex, do you mind turning up the 33% majority on BBC Radio 4 for me, please? Thank you." And I say, "Yeah, of course." And I turn it up too far so that they've got to ask me again to turn it back down because I get charged per interaction with me.
I like that. That's clever.
It's
They'll
a
be
little
like,
car scam that I do.
Yeah, they'll be like, hey, set my destination to here, and then you set it to somewhere else, and then they have to ask again, like, oh, where am I?
And then I set it to Tahir's house.
Yeah, and then, oh, you've ended up at Tahir. Poor Tahir's not ready for dinner
Hi, Tahir.
guests.
Tahir, I put your friends over again. Oh, nuts, we're not supposed to be here till tomorrow night. Do you want me to take you home? No problem.
Dang it.
Let me program that
money.
in.
You make a
See,
fortune.
I thought, Alex, that you were going to say that you would like hire yourself out to be a professional hide and seeker, specifically the hider, and so that people could pay
There's loads
you.
of people. Yeah.
People could pay you for the pleasure of trying to find you in their house.
Yeah, you know.
Please don't do
go on
that.
a fox hunt. They like to set their dogs out into a field so they can chase after a fox and just get some wealthy white men in tweed running around a forest as I scamper off.
Do you have to dress as the fox, or can you just...
I could just imagine you dressed...
I wouldn't have to, but I would want to.
Alex, I can just imagine you running around on all fours, though, just like scampering about.
Just got the tail, the
Just trying to be
ears,
sneaky.
looking real cute. Can we please do a photo
just
shoot
the
of
best
that?
day out. I'd love
I
to
really
do it
like
though.
it.
That's the really bad part. Is I would want to do it.
And they'd want to do it with you, Alex. You'd be such a fun person to chase through the woods. I'd love to gamble through the woods with you.
Oh, would you be hunter or huntee?
I would be hunter. If it was you running, I'd be the man on horseback.
The people aren't armed, are they? Or are
I
they?
will be. I don't know if they are, but I'm going to be, yeah.
Maybe with like paintball
It's a
guns.
blood sport.
It's a light bruising sport, Alex. Don't panic.
Yeah, we could advertise it. We could get more people involved. I could have like 2 people underneath me that are also foxes, and then if they employ 2 people behind, like underneath them, we all stand to get richer. And the way we entice people in is that it's enough money to last you a lifetime.
Isn't that...
Because you're going to be murdered with a shotgun in the woods as you try and scamper off and be sneaky.
Okay.
Well, any amount of money is money for a lifetime if you're going to die that afternoon, isn't it?
Exactly my point, Ashley.
Tom, are we going to get on horseback and hunt Alex down? Yes or no?
Wait, me?
Yeah, obviously I need you with me. Me and you in red coats.
No,
Alex
I would-
naked but for a foxtail and ears.
I was thinking that I could be the fox's ballsack.
And foxes do have notoriously Tom-shaped testicles.
Yeah, so I could just be clung to Alex's...
What was that last one that you did say?
So I could be the fox's ballsack, so I can hang on underneath you, and then
I was
you
worried
can...
that that's what you'd said.
Yeah, you can scamper around with me hugging you from the underside as you crawl around on all fours.
You'd be pregnant 6 times a week, though, Tom.
Oh, no. Oh,
You
no.
have so many beautiful furry cubs.
Oh, a never-ending supply.
Yeah.
I tell you what, that is a really important part of any business, is establishing a firm, solid, and reliable supply chain.
Yeah.
So any first-time listeners, if you'd like some really mutated fox Alex cub hybrids, you can get us on Twitter for those. Make a perfect starter pet for your child.
Now, Alex,
That's a bad one that we said.
can the participate, the hunters, can they pay extra to do anything to you when they catch you?
Oh,
I'm gonna need just a small specific from you, please, Thomas.
You
If
know
they would
what
like to feed me a fruit pastel as a treat for a job well done, then yeah, of course you can do that. If it's something more nefarious than that, Thomas, I'd like an example.
I didn't actually mean anything nefarious, to be fair. It's cool that that's where your mind goes. But I was thinking, like, you know, those horrible, like, big game hunters that go to Africa that are really nasty people.
Not necessarily.
They seem to have...
Like that dentist, what, done a lion?
Exactly. Weird. Because also dentists think they're doctors, and doctors have to swear that oath to not hurt life. So that one's cool. Anyway, no, I was thinking, like, could somebody pay to take a picture with your naked body after they've caught you?
Oh, I mean, anybody could do that, fox or not. Everybody's got a price.
Okay, cool.
You're telling me, Tom, that I couldn't offer you, like, if I had the cash in my hand and I placed it into your hand and said, you can keep this cash if I can just take a picture with your naked body, and it was £10,000, that you'd say no?
You could offer me £6.50 in change, and I'd be like, you could rattle like a bean can of coppers at me, and I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, let's get fucking naked.
Actually, you could just give me
right
a
now.
can of baked beans. You could give me a can of baked beans and I'd do it.
Perfect. But yeah, that's
as long as you pay for my return train ticket, I'll be there. It's not a problem.
Yeah, don't buy me a single, because that can of beans is not going to last me for a train ticket.
No.
I'm straight on it as soon as I've got that can of beans, you know.
Do you think I could earn money by being someone's, like, personal shopper, but instead of doing it at a high-end fashion retailer, it is just Morrison's?
Well, they do that already, don't they? It's like, you can have Uber Eats do that. Not sponsored.
No,
yet.
That's Uber Eats. That's a person goes and does a shop for you. I'm saying I walk around with Deirdre, and I say, Deirdre, no, you want this reduced salt gravy granules. So
you're saying
that little ticker of yours, Deirdre, and I just
so
give
you're saying a
nice pieces
shopping
of advice.
advisor, a shopping advisor, then?
Yeah.
What you're saying is a carer.
Right.
That's already a job, Alex. That exists.
A shopping probation officer.
A freelance. Sorry, yeah, I'm a freelance carer. That's dangerous. That is.
No.
I'm not sure you can be a freelance carer, Alex. I'm not sure that's allowed.
Why not?
Vulnerable people don't need anonymous. Like, just on agency, just turning up. Oh, hi, I'm your guy
Hello,
this week.
my name's Alex, and I'm here to tell you that pork mince is a good substitution for beef mince. Let's go have a bolognese. Come along now.
Yeah, it's good for
Just
you.
offer consumer advice.
Listen, we're gonna have turkey mince this week because it's good for your ticker. It's less fat, you know.
Yeah, good for your little ticker. Reduced fat, reduced salt gravy. There you go.
You're feeling good, aren't you?
And then
Audrey?
at the end, I give him a £5 and I can pose naked. I can pose with their naked body on the floor as I have bested them in the game of supermarket shop.
Bested them in Mortal Kombat, Asda's soup aisle. Down the canned goods
That was
section.
her name. And I helped Sue Pyle out.
This is my shopping assistant, Sue Pyle.
This is my good friend Cyril Bart.
This is my friend, bread section. Yeah, it wasn't very good.
Hey guys, can I just introduce you to my my best friend? Unexpected item in the bagging area.
Yes.
I like the Tesco voice
Guys, can
that
you hear
says, "Would
that?
you like a receipt?" It's so sexy.
Guys, can you hear that?
I
Can you hear that, guys?
In the background.
That's me flicking through
The bee.
the Urban Dictionary.
I was close.
The dusty forbidden tomes.
Exactly. The dark hold. Should we go and do one?
Let allow us now to do it.
Let-
One.
Away we go. And we've made it to everyone's favourite segment between segments, Urban
What the frictionary?
Dictionary.
I thought I'd join in with you that one, Tom. What do we think? Was that anything, or is that a no?
Weird vibe, weird and odd.
You just pissed on Tom's street lamp. I can't believe that.
Yeah. How about, Alex? Can I just borrow you in the meeting room quickly?
Yeah. Hang on.
Oh my god, I'm being
Sorry,
fired.
yeah, 2 seconds, Ash. Let's just right. Let's just take over.
Ash, my cable's wrapped around your the leg of your chair. Do you mind
Alex,
just lift up?
can you
lift
Yeah,
up?
go on. Sorry.
Other leg. Other
Hang
leg.
on,
There we go.
Alex, can you?
Right.
Alex, we are
I'm
trying
coming,
to
I'm
record a
coming, I'm
podcast,
coming,
so
I'm
can you hurry? You come in?
Right. Yeah, I'm with you.
I totally I totally get what you were going for there. Trying something new, there's nothing wrong with that, and I don't want it to seem like like having a go at you or anything, because I totally understand. We've got to try new things. It's a comedy podcast. It's all improv. It's all live.
No.
But don't ever fucking do that again.
Tom, whoa! I didn't mean to tread on any toes. I was trying to go for a collaborative.
Are you listening? Read my fucking lips. Never fucking do that again.
Ow. Okay.
Let's take it back, okay?
Sure.
Cool.
No, I'm fine, Ash. Ash, I'm fine. I'm alright.
Alex, you look like hay fever again, buddy.
It's allergies. It's allergies.
Did you walk into a
It's
door?
blood. Ash, it's blood allergies out my eyes. It's fine. I'm okay.
It's
Ash,
I'm allergic to
Ash.
axes and yeah.
Thing is, Alex has a condition where if he isn't caught naked
he's got a
in the
condition
woods
where he
running
doesn't know how
about
to
on his
shut the
4x4s, he does get allergic to that and then bleed from cuts on his face.
Mm-hmm. All of that's right, and anything
all
that
of
Tom
that.
says is also true.
It's correct
Welcome.
and factual.
Welcome. Big come
Welcome.
to... Oh, I got something in my fucking eye.
Welcome to the
probably
cum
cum.
zone.
Welcome everybody to your favourite segment between segments, Urban What the Frick Shineri, and the
To
Urban...
really hold back from doing that one again. I don't know why. I was just tempted.
I was
I'm
going to
fucking
do
glad
it,
you
but I
didn't.
saw that I haven't got any allergies, so
Yeah, I'm fucking glad neither of you did it. Shall we have the Urban Dictionary entry for this week, boys?
Yes. For God's sake, Thomas.
The entry is Fapkins. So that's Fapkins.
I don't like that.
I've got a one that I actually think that it is.
Okay, go on. Take it away.
I think it's a napkin. What you do a jizz to?
Yeah.
not like a sexy napkin.
Oh, it's a sexy napkin.
Nothing like that, guys. It's not a sexy napkin. It's just
Do you ever
one
see
that
a napkin and just think, oh, I'm going to fucking come on that?
No, you know when you've just got a jizz that you've got to. It's got to go somewhere.
It's got to go somewhere.
We can all agree. We can all agree the jizz has got to go somewhere. That one's a science.
Belly button. Straight up your chest.
Get it all over your own face. Just rub it in. It's good for your skin anyway.
Onto your own Adam's apple.
It's nothing to do with jizz. I forgot I said it.
Just down your chin.
I forgot I said anything about jizz because I don't like this one.
Do it
The
downwards
worst thing is how much you did
onto
that to
your
yourself.
ankles.
Can't be done. Thomas, the sciences don't allow for that.
Into your armpit, and then make the farty noise that you can make with your armpit. And it will come out like a wet one.
But then you're going to have cum all over the bed, your arms, the pillows, the ceiling.
You're gonna have to
this.
You're going to have 6 consecutive masturbates to try each and every one of these. Please give us feedback and let us know how they go.
Wait.
Feel free to pause the show. Don't worry, we'll wait.
We'll wait for you. Actually, no, don't even
can't-
bother
I can't
pausing
do
it.
it.
We will give you a 30-minute break right now.
Wow, what a good wango.
Yeah, push that cum out. That's where it spits.
Hey, you get that cum out of you, buddy.
Don't be stingy.
Hey, get it out right now, young man. Blast those nuts.
Buss it.
Beat that meat!
Squeeze them.
Slam the ham!
Shut your nuts in the door. Do it. makes it come out quicker.
Punch them. Punch them. Kick them. Kick yourself. Now.
I think it's the napkin for jizz is what I think that it is, Tom.
Okay. I got a bit lost in the sauce there. So should we just find out what it is?
No. Don't get lost in that. You don't want that.
I got lost in the mayo.
Oh. Yuck.
Okay, so Fapkins. The napkins you get with a bag of fast food, it's wasteful to throw the excess napkins away, so they're best put to use by catching... underwear yogurt.
Oh, nice.
No, I hate that.
I had a yogurt before this recording.
I thought...
Not great.
There was me thinking that what that was trying to say was fast food napkin, Fapkin.
Yeah, I thought there was actually 2 twists in that, and I didn't like that.
It was really good.
Oh dear.
And they have a what's it called? An example of how to use it in a sentence if you want that.
Desperately.
Okay. I got some Taco Bell last night, and they gave me like 10 napkins. I only used one, so I thought, hey, I can use these other 9 to clean up my jizz. The Fapkins proved useful, as I had run out of clothes.
Hey,
Well, what do you know?
Hey! I can use these other
Yeah,
9
thank
to clean
God
up
for that.
jizz.
Hey! Smart idea. I can use these to wipe up my sinin.
I'm going to masturbate later, and these will come in handy for removing the sputum.
This whole bit has been really hard.
Don't say the H
It's just
word.
been tricky.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah, I reset
failed
it
here, haven't we?
afterwards.
It's got you fully talked, has it?
Fully, yeah, something.
Okay, cool. Well, Ash, do you want to host now, mate?
I'd like to rip away the band-aid of non-hostship and replace it with the freshly healed wound of hostship.
Weird metaphor, but cool.
What a relief.
Blessed relief of medical aid, podcast-wise. I read
Ash.
Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman like 5 years ago,
Ash.
and I liked the villains in it. Yes, Tom.
Ka-chow.
Every fucking time. Yes, Tom.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow. Where was I? I'm lost in the sauce. I just got ka-chowed. Had the door kicked in on my podcast experience. Yeah, I read Neverwhere, the book by Neil Gaiman, where like 5 years ago. It's really fucking good, really good. And it was only good because the villains in it. Like, Vandemar and Croup, a tall man and a short man, one who is very verbose and one who is not very verbose, but is massive and terrifying and eats rats and stuff. And I love them because they were like sinister and cool and suave, and I always liked villains more than heroes. One of our favourite villains, and what makes a good villain?
Aren't you so edgy? Oh, I prefer villains. I like villains.
Yes, Tom, I'm very
Prick.
edgy. Yeah,
Prick.
I can't help it. I'm wearing sunglasses, a long leather coat, fingerless gloves. I'm in the Matrix.
So, Ash, when you watched that film about the boy in the striped pajamas, did you like the villain in that one?
Because liking the villain in a book is essentially Nazism. Nah, the villains are more relatable. They're imperfect. Superman is not relatable. In every like Superman comic, he was not the coolest thing in the comic because he was too good. Villains, man.
I beg to differ on that one, but fair play. This is your segment, Ashley. Cool.
Yeah, no, Yeah. I think a lot of people would look at The Excellent Man and say, what a good thing it'd be to be that excellent man. Whereas I think if you look at a man what's done a lot of murders, I don't aspire to do lots of murders.
When I think about...
But surely, like, you can see how villains are cool. Like, I'm not chatting shit when I say that villains have large fan bases. Like, surely you
Ash,
can relate to that for the sake of a podcast conversation.
I'm going to be honest with you. I would rather be a multi-billionaire who dresses like a bat than a sociopathic clown.
But Joker non-specific. I'm asking what villains you like.
Ash,
I am
honestly
being shot down a bit. Here.
I'm yanking your dick. I'm here to play. I'll play in the space with you.
It's very hard to have conversational flow though with that.
What?
Right. It's a bit jilting when you're in the flow of things. Yes, and comedy.
No, for real. I do really like the segment idea, and I was just being a cock.
I've lost where I was.
No, you like villains, and I would say my favourite villain is Scar from The Lion King. I think he's real cool.
See, classic. He's charismatic. The people like him. He's got a good song.
He's also...
He's got an interesting face.
I mean this in a cool way. He's a bit gay as well.
Oh, he's super campy.
Yeah,
super
I love
campy.
it.
He's got a flair for the dramatic.
Yeah, I just really like that.
See, a lot of heroes don't have the flair for the dramatic.
So I've been fairly quiet throughout this conversation, and I do apologise for that, because as we all know, I don't do a lot of movies, I don't do a lot of pop culture, I don't know many villains, and I was thinking about it more and more and more and more and more. Is Lightning McQueen the bad guy?
Yes. Yeah, that's why we like him so much. He did destroy a town.
Goes all the way to Radiator Springs and just fricks the frack all the way up.
Fucks the entire road up like a real asshole.
What other villains are there? Educate me on some villains.
You like Harry Potter, Voldemort.
I don't like Voldemort. He's ever so frightening and he does wizard crimes.
He does,
but he has motivations as a character.
And he tries to hurt my good friend Harry Potter. I don't like that. That's horrible to my
Yeah,
friend.
but if Harry wasn't such
he wasn't
a
such a
nerd...
bitch.
Listen, Harry Potter can get bitch slapped by Voldemort. Just saying.
I do like it in the Harry Potters where at the last one where Harry's like, all right then, Tom. He just says it by his actual real boy name instead of his Voldemort name.
Doesn't he say
Like
something
that.
to the effect of like,
because he's a gangster.
Let's finish this where we started it, Tom, together, and then they have a bro hug and fall off a building.
Come along now, Tommy.
Thomas.
Let's go for a fly. Wee.
Come now, Thomas. It's time.
So you know Thomas the Tank Engine and the Magic Railroad?
Oh yeah, with the fucking Diesel 10. Yes.
Diesel 10, he's a good villain.
Diesel 10's the bad guy.
He is.
He's got a pinchy noggin.
Oh, what does he do?
Nothing worse than
what's
the pinchy
What's the
noggin.
thing that he says, Alex, when he's got Pinchy out? He talks to it.
I'm gonna pinch you.
Ooh, here I
better watch
come. I got
out.
my little pincher.
I'm back here and I'm gonna pinch you.
Hey Thomas, you bitch, tank engine, get pinched. Is his famous line.
That's
That
his
is.
catchphrase. Yeah.
He says, let's start this how we let's finish this how we started it, Tom. And then they jump off a building together and go on a fly. Whee!
Pinch, pinch.
That's exactly how it ends. Spoilers for those Thomas the Tank Engine fans that haven't seen this year's release.
And then Mr. Conductor does a murder with a gun.
No, Alec Baldwin.
You know they call him the fat... what do they call him? The fat controller?
That's another
He'd
boy.
stab you to death.
That's
like,
just another different
He's a
boy.
villain. Yeah, he's in Thomas the Tank Engine. They're only the fat controller.
Yeah,
Yeah, mine was about Alec Baldwin.
And they all just...
yeah. It's not his fault, mate.
Because he is in it.
Oh,
He didn't do it. It's not his fault.
We'll talk about that afterwards because I've got some points.
Okay. Ash,
I've got some
pointers to
unfunny
make.
points.
in the Marvel movies, who's your favourite bad guy?
Ultron.
Really?
I love him. He's ominous, he's sinister, he's a little bit sassy.
Okay.
His motivations are like unusual, you know, a little bit less fucking boring. I think that he's a really interesting character and he's flawed, which makes him relatable.
Okay. I think that cool one for you, I think Loki is like cooler.
Yeah, Loki's pretty gangster.
Alex, do you know that one?
He's pretty gangster.
No. I really am
Alex?
thinking over here about villains. I don't know.
Alex, the professor, the lady professor in Harry Potter that's an arsehole. She wears pink. What's her name?
Professor Umbridge. I
she's a
struggle
villain.
with this because I don't like her though. She's a villain. I think she's
you're
good.
not meant to, but she's so well written that you just hate her.
Oh, okay. Is that what the thing is? Is that it's just
Yeah,
the writing?
good villains you can be frightened of.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
a villain
she's
that makes sense, a villain that is well written and well created.
Yeah, she's a good one then. She's good like that.
She's Big McSavage.
Other ones out there.
All that isn't.
GTA 5,
in
it makes you
Cars-
decide whether or not your friends are villains and if you're going to murder them.
Oh yeah, it does do that.
Yeah. And like your own little moral compass dictates how you punish them for it, and you're like, oh, maybe they're not that bad, even though they did murder him.
Michael is the worst one though in GTA 5, right?
Yeah, he's just
Yeah,
an
he's a bit of a
ungrateful little
narcissistic prick.
pussy coward.
Yeah.
Trevor's a
Trevor's
dick,
the
but he
moral,
owns
the moral
it.
compass that I run.
Yeah, he
by.
doesn't know. He knows he's a cock.
He strives for cockhood.
Striving for cockhood. My search for foreskin by Ashley Hall. Get it? Striving for
Yeah,
cockhood.
that's the story of my fucking life, really.
Yeah. We out here.
Pick me! I understood the segment.
Alex, go on.
Do it, buddy.
Hey, Ashley, it's me. I figured out what the segment's all about.
Go ahead.
There are things that are made where you are supposed to love the villain. Good villains, including but not limited to limited to
Remix.
Walter Heisenberg White.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Dexter Stab 'em Up Morgan.
No, he's a good guy.
Yes.
He's not though. He
He's an
does big
anti-hero.
old,
He's killed
big old
people.
horrible murders. But you love him.
But he only does murders to the bad guys.
But bad.
Tom, I
Is
don't
he
mean to alarm
justice?
you. Don't mean to alarm you.
Yeah.
One is a crime there.
Legally.
And he
But
does
morally?
fuck his sister, which is
Yeah, he does
troublesome,
do
isn't
that
it?
at one point, actually. Yeah, that's
Ah,
Yeah, that's
illegal.
We frown
in lots
upon
of
that.
states. Yeah, in America.
It's nice to know that we prefer murder to incest, though.
Yeah, I think I'm totally on
yeah.
board with
This
that one.
podcast is not an anti-incest murder podcast.
No?
No, wait.
It took me 10 minutes to figure out what the segment's all about. But like Walter White, he's a cancerman who decides to do money, and we're like, we can understand the plight there. But then he murders 80
then-
people.
Yeah.
He cooks drugs that ruin people's lives.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's horrible to his little wife.
Mm-hmm.
If you actually rewatch Breaking Bad and kind of
he's
understand
the
it
bad
from
guy.
Skylar's perspective, that poor bloody woman.
Genuinely, it's weird that when you first watch Breaking Bad, Skylar is the most annoying character on the program.
Yeah.
But she is not in the wrong ever.
Not
At all.
Not even the onest bit.
What a poor lady. I feel bad for her.
What a very wealthy poor lady.
But the character of Walter White is written so well, or made so well, and played so well that like it's like a study on corruption. You know, like you could start off with really good intentions, but then they get worse and worse and worse. Ultimate power corrupts ultimately.
That's a great saying.
It's
That's
super
a great
cool. It's a
saying.
cool study. It's the if you stare into the void stares back. You know, when people are like, I'm going to join the police force and make the police better, and it's like, do you think you as an individual are going to change the corrupted system before the corrupted system changes you as an individual?
Yeah. Agreed.
It's that Nietzschean thinking. It's what makes good villains. You can kind of get behind them and be like, I get that. That makes sense. Like Scar, he's like, his name is literally Scar, but before that he had an African name that I think translated into the word garbage, which I think you can Google, and I think that's right. I'm not joking. I'm going to fact check that.
He's a garbage lion, and so he went
Scar
and got a tattoo on his face of a scar so that he could seem more imposing.
I also have a trash kitten. Her name is Hank, and she loves to rummage around in the bins. That one's not untrue. She actually does love to do
Yeah.
that.
She loves to get in
Alex,
those bins.
You've seen The Lion King, right, Alex?
Yes, when I was very small.
You know the rough idea though, right? It's Hamlet, but
Anything
kittens.
that you see is for you, and that is all I know of
Yeah.
it. And there's some songs.
That's the one. Well, at the end, Simba goes back to the Pride Lands to fight Scar to take his place on the throne as king of the jungle, I guess. But the thing that really confuses me is like the fight that they have is supposed to be like really impactful and like, you know, there's like this big bombastic music that makes you really want to care. But then if you consider that Scar is an old, frail lion who hasn't been eating very well because there's a fucking plague and everything's dying in the Pride Lands, and Simba is just some stoner who's been living off of bugs for about 10 years. So it really shouldn't be that good of a fight. It would be akin to you and me having like a slap fight. It'd be like, oh.
Does that make me the bird in this situation? I get to be the...
You're
the
Zazu.
toucan. I'm Zazu, yeah, that's me. I'm just advising in the background. I love that for me.
God, isn't it so bad that I literally know like the script of The Lion King like off by heart?
Do it now then, coward, but you won't.
What's the first line?
Life's not fair, is it? You see, I will never be king, and you'll never see the light of another day. Adieu. Zazu flies in. Didn't your mother ever tell you not to play with your food? Oh, look, Zazu, you've made me lose my lunch. Now, Scar, don't look at me that way. Help! Chomp.
There we go, he did it. No, I can't believe he done it, just like
it's
that.
a small world after all. That's from the film, Alex.
Okay.
I did it. I succeed as villainous master planner. I offer up my crown.
You've got some time left on the clock, buddy boy.
I'm frightened of it. I'm terrified of it.
You've still got time left.
Like. You've got 41 seconds.
I like...
Just want to
just chill.
We don't even have to say anything.
Let's just vibe it.
Have a stretch.
Just... Yeah. I'm going to get an ASMR mic and start eating things.
What was that? You can start eating Marmite.
Mukbang. No, I'm going to get an ASMR mic. And start, like,
You can just get really close to your mic to do that, Ash.
Yeah, but I don't want to
You can just get really close to you.
If I just get really close and whisper.
We can all do it if you want. I'm doing it too.
I just coughed into my mic. Have fun with that.
Thanks, buddy.
Just got right up close.
Cheers, buddy.
Do we want another urban What the Frictionary?
I'm down to clown.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fine.
You shall have to persuade me.
Roll persuasion.
I'll go on, Alex.
All right then, Tom.
Nat 20.
Nailed it.
Hello and welcome back to another segment between segments. Your favourite urban.
Alex, what the fuck did I tell you?
No, Tom. I'm sorry.
What the frick did I tell
Tom,
you?
no, put the axe down.
Frick.
Tom, not a machine gun.
Ow, Tom! You've
Oh, a
shot all
duck?
these holes into my body. Oh, now
Yeah.
you managed to throw a duck through one of the holes you shot through my corpse. Good job. By the way, I'm the ghost of Alex Springthorpe, and I'm gonna do a haunt to you.
Okay.
I'm already frightened.
Jump hump.
That's what you do when you're having a soak.
Oh no, I hated that one so much.
Is it what the one that we did? The one that we did a few weeks ago.
Yeah, where it's Mormons having sex,
That's
but
what
they
the
can't
third
move
party
'cause
does.
the third
to help
party
you
does
enjoy
the
your
jumping.
soak.
It's jump humping, isn't it?
Hey, Alex, do you remember last week on the 50% majority when we said that any Urban Dictionary entry that involves sex, Ashley knows it?
Yeah, actually, just the
Well,
king.
point proven.
He's the king of pinatas and Venus.
I did. Thank you very much for that. Ashley knows all the things about all the things because I got some questions about that from people that listen. I was like, oh, you know a lot about peeps and vajeeps, don't you?
Ash is good. He's good with it. He's good with his wanger, and he knows how to.
That's not true. No, I'm just well researched. I'm not good at it.
From a technical perspective, technical know-how, it's all there. Just implementing it difficult.
You have a theoretical knowledge.
yeah. It's theoretical sexual physics.
You just need a good work placement, Ashley, and that is it. You've got one hell of a portfolio.
I'm going to spend a couple of months at a porn studio, and then I'll be qualified.
Fair play.
Really excited,
Jagger.
guys.
Do you get
Go
a
on,
certificate?
mate. I'll fluff you up. Yeah, I get the certificate in a gold frame, and I get a little thing that says I'm allowed to fluff when I go to studios now. If you know what fluffing is.
No.
That's the people that make porn
if
stars
my friend
hard.
Ashley Hall was here, he'd be able to tell me. He knows all about sex bits.
He does. He knows so many.
I do know some bits about sex bits. As a virgin, I am waiting for marriage, though, so... Listen, I'm not a sinner.
Jump, hump. What what is it?
I think it's having sex
it
on a
when you-
trampoline.
Oh, yeah. Is it when you run and jump and then spear them with the end of your phallus?
Ah.
It's the jump hump. You know, like, you run at them, you jump in the air, penis first, or strap on first for you non-penis havers.
Yeah.
Is it when you are lucky enough to acquire yourself an evening alone with qualified sex professional Ashley Hall, and he's so good at it that it's frightening and it makes you jump?
Oh, shit! Christ!
You're really
does it-
setting
he
expectations
does it
for
to you and you
clients
go,
that I can't
"Whoa!"
meet. You're setting the bar too high here, Alex. I'm going to disappoint.
Overpromise, underdeliver, Ashley.
That's business, baby.
Should we find out what it is?
Yes, please.
Jump hump. The next level up from the Mormon dick soak. A friend of the participating Mormons can jump on the
Is
bed
it
to
really?
create a sort of artificial
Is it
thrust,
actually?
thereby increasing the stimulation of the soaking parties while still keeping all involved in God's good graces. Sorry, I have to cancel dinner tonight. Stacey needs me to jump hump for her again.
You...
Am I a bad
Wasn't-
person for knowing all the things I know?
What I was really expecting was we did all of those words about you being a sexpert, like our good friend Travis McElroy, and then actually what happened was that it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't fuck
The fact
around,
that it's
Alex.
the truth.
Ash.
Well, you do, Ashley. You do, very proficiently. Do exactly that. And you please a lot of people on the way.
Ash, when I was in secondary school, the internet was like a thing that, like, is in early secondary school. It was a thing that was like available, it was there, and it was sort of becoming more popular. Now you're like 10 years older than me and Alex, aren't you?
Get fucked.
So I
10
would
years
imagine,
each, so 20 total.
Yeah. So I would imagine you were like very early in the game of the internet, and I would
I didn't
imagine
get a
you were.
computer till I was 14.
So, but somehow you had
Ashley's
access
just
to one.
flicking through the encyclopedias of Britannica.
Yeah.
No, I just went to a
Learning
lot of
all there
house
is to learn.
parties.
Basically, the point that I was trying to make was, Ash, I bet you were like Jay from the In-Betweeners at school. Like, you knew everything about sex, you just hadn't ever had it.
That's pretty accurate, yeah. I find that hard to argue with.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
I'm sure you did
sex.
lots of sex and screws.
No, I did not. No,
Ash,
not at
I'm
all.
sure you knew all about perspiration and Volkswagens. Just from
I
years
knew
and
so
years
much about
solid
Persephone
experience.
and vagabonds.
It's hard to think of Puzz and Buzz, isn't it?
Pers and vers aren't as common as I'd like them to be in life and in my verbose language grasp.
Pringles and very, very, very pussy.
Good vaginas.
Peeps and Vajeeps is still my favourite.
Right, well, I'll be host now.
Yeah.
Shall I be
Get us
mum?
out of here, Tom.
Yeah, but bring us home. Yep, thanks, NASA. So, you know, there's that whole chip trend going on Facebook.
No.
Chip?
Okay, Alex.
Semiconductor shortage.
No. For Alex and all the Americans that are listening, there's a restaurant. Restaurant's probably a stretch. There's an establishment that sells food in the UK called Weatherspoons. And
Yep.
there's sort of been this movement for people to go to Weatherspoons, count the number of chips that they receive on their plate, and also measure the lengths of them as well. So
Sorry, yes, Tom. Not only have I have seen this on Facebook. I've even joined the group. I just have no idea what you're talking about.
how
No one
fucking
sent me a fucking
convenient.
invite for this. This is
So,
bullshit.
Facebook. It's like a website, but for talking to your friends.
No, that's not fucking cool of you, this.
www.
see, Ash, you were on MySpace. You were on MySpace back in the day, weren't you?
I was
when
not
you were
on
at school,
MySpace.
20 years
No,
ago
I
when you were
wasn't.
at school.
Ash is just messaging Mark Zuckerberg on LinkedIn going, where are the chips? Mark, where do you find the chips?
Garth,
on
where are
MSN.
the bodies?
He's on MSN. He's set his status.
I've got Facebook open, please. No, I'm not updating my fucking MSN status, you cunt. What's the group
tonight.
called, you selfish fucks?
Hashtag love you on MSN. Put your girlfriend's name in your MSN bio.
I always just put like,
when nobody was replying, so you did the knock, knock, knock.
No, that was you. I didn't knock anything.
No, like on MSN, like you send a note, it knocks on the screen.
It sounds like this. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, Ash, you would know that off by heart, wouldn't you?
I'm not even that much older than you. How old are you? You're like
Ash,
22, right? I'm 28. 28.
30 then.
Oh, he's so old he doesn't remember how old he is.
That's not kind.
Ash, you're old and it's fine. You're jaded. You're wrinkled. You're weathered.
Experienced. Knowledgeable. Powerful.
Guys, can
Sex
you help me to my
fiend.
room? I'm lost. Have you guys seen my friends / family?
No.
My
Do
grandson
you guys
said he'd visit.
remember the war?
Back then we called it the Great War.
The only war I remember is the pools closed on Habbo Hotel.
You played
we
Habbo
go,
as well.
he's trying
That's
to-
such an old man thing to do.
Yes, I played Habbo Hotel and I had a Bebo account. I'm not sorry.
Oh my god. Good grief. You see, I played
Weren't you
Moshi
doing a segment
Monsters
before we started doing cyberbullying?
and Club Penguin.
Before we
Club
discriminated
Penguin,
against
hell
Ashley,
yeah.
weren't you doing a segment?
Just don't tell Steve in HR. It doesn't fucking matter, does it? What he doesn't know can't hurt him. Yeah, the chips thing. I don't
Yes.
really. To be honest, it was a really lazy segment. I was going to sort of, I don't know, spin it along the lines of we're international celebrities, and why don't we try and come up with a viral trend? So that was going to be my segment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think a viral trend should be everybody listen to the 33% majority and tell all you friends to do it as well. See how many you can get doing it. Surprise at the end.
That's a
Hashtag
great-
challenge.
Hashtag 33% challenge. It's too many words.
33% challenged with a D at the end. I'm 33% challenged, guys.
Hashtag almost a challenge.
Almost.
Hashtag-
Hashtag almost.
Hashtag beans.
They're a skate company. We couldn't have hashtag almost. They exist, I think.
Oh.
Can you?
about
Is that how it
hashtag?
works? Do you have a hashtag or
Yeah, how about hashtag?
hashtag?
Just the word hashtag without a hashtag before it. It's just
We're gonna start putting it at the end of all of our Instagram posts. Just typing the
Hashtag.
word hashtag Sounder FM.
just hashtag.
Sounder FM are great though. Those guys, the guys over at Sounder FM, absolute homies.
They are lovely, aren't they?
They're
When
the
you put
people what
hashtags-
do our hosting for the podcast, by the way, listeners, you wouldn't be privy to that. You don't know about the inner workings of this show. What makes these
Yeah.
bits and bytes transport from the internet straight through to your Spotify or your Apple Podcasts, but predominantly Apple Podcasts.
Carried
Ash.
on
Sounder
the
FM.
wings of podcast
Ash.
love.
Ash.
Tom.
So a podcast is like radio, but on the internet for like modern people, like for the youth of today.
And
All
Spotify
right,
is
sick.
like,
Yeah, what is Spotify, guys?
Spotify is like radio,
like
on demand.
but you decide.
Come on, if
Yeah.
you take me to Asda at the end of this week, please.
No, you don't need to buy a Spotify from there.
No, he needs to meet up with his friend Sue Piles.
So yeah, me and Sue Piles are gonna have a nice chat about knitting, kissing boys, and plaiting each other's hair.
And buying walking sticks.
Incontinence pads for the bed. I mustn't forget.
Wow,
What if I do get old?
this fucking segment really didn't have much meat on the bones, did it?
No, hang on. Let me have a think. I was having a think, and then you stopped talking, so I was interrupted with my thinking.
Okay.
Just pause the show. Pause the show.
No, I'll tell you what. You think I actually just need to have a word with Ash in the break room quickly.
I'm about to get fingered in the break room.
You might do, but don't fucking tell Alex. Come on, let's go quickly. Whilst Alex is thinking. Can you hurry, please?
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm coming.
Cool.
Bread.
Cool.
Is there anything to do with bread?
So, Ash, I wanted to actually, like, sort of privately away from Alex, apologise to you, number one, for the way I handled your segment. I feel like I was actually quite mean about it, but I really liked the idea. And
Thank you, kind sir.
my meanness, I feel like it might have actually thrown it off a little bit, so I apologise.
No, it's all great.
I really like movies, and I really like villains, and I really like
Yeah, I know.
shit
I was
like that. So
hey, my friend Tom knows lots about this subject.
yeah, and he just did Dookie on it, and then also I just wanted to apologise for making out like you're really old because it's a bit.
Oh
harsh.
no, that's fine. I actually forgot about that until just now.
Okay.
Rather
Sorry.
ironically.
I must say though, if when we go back out in front of Alex, though, I have to sort of recede back into my podcast persona. So, like, you know how I actually feel, but
yeah, I
like,
understand. Yeah, of course.
We'll go back out, yeah.
Yeah, do you want me to pretend you hit me so that Alex can feel safer?
Yeah, we'll just do that quick. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Ah, my leg!
I hit you in the thigh.
You hit me in the thigh. It just punched me, dead leg. I fucking
Right.
can't believe it.
Come on, old man, pick it up. Go sit down.
Yeah, sorry, I'm limping. It's not
Oh my
because I'm
god,
old.
Ash, why are you limping? Are you okay?
I'm actually just very elderly, Alex. Don't worry about it.
Oh. Okay.
I mean,
Oh no, I remember that. I remember that from before when I've known you for time.
Immemorial. For time immemorial.
So, Alex, did you have a good think about it? Have you got anything to add, or is this segment just bullshit?
No, I've got it, Tom. I've got it. A new viral trend is sitting down with your pals for 6 minutes and 39 seconds and actually designing the next great big villain. That's the latest trend.
Okay. Okay.
Villains,
I
I
like it.
think you've got to love them and you've got to hate them at the same time.
You do.
What's more
That's
lovable
accurate.
than a good little pupper?
Oh, pretty lovable.
Okay.
Cute little dog.
Kind
you know,
little puppy.
I know it.
There he is.
How can you be mad at it? Oh, he couldn't possibly be a villain. Big twist. He's the bad guy.
Actually,
It's like
sorry, I've got an
Scooby-Doo.
anecdote. I'm doing this show in all different kinds of orders today. While I've been away on a holiday, I've been away with some friends and some family, and one of the friends, we were stood outside of a bakery waiting for partners to do bakery shopping, and a lady arrived, and she had, oh my god, the best little baby yellow Labrador. Oh, so 11
You
weeks
can't
old.
show
this
Alex
Labrador was.
Labradors.
Oh, I could have cried. And he turned around, looked this lady in the eyes and said, "Oh, she looks just like the Durex dog."
Oh no!
What a shit Labrador!
He meant to say Andrex, but he said the sex one
He
instead.
said the condoms. Yeah.
Said
That dog looks particularly fuckable.
Oh.
So what about a TV show revolving around a beautiful, innocent Labrador?
Mm-hmm.
What goes around and does stealing? Oh, that pup has done a theft again.
Alex,
Oh,
there
he's
is
stolen the Declaration of Independence.
there's a movie
dear.
already about a puppy who's the bad guy, and that's Scooby Doo, and Scrappy Doo's the bad guy, and he's inside of Rowan Atkinson somehow.
I'd let him be inside of me.
Does it?
What, Rowan
Does he do? Does he do thievery though, Thomas? Thomas
He
doesn't
tries
do
to steal.
thievery.
Yeah, he tries to steal souls.
Oh shit.
That's the worst kind of theft. Some people think that's worse than stealing money, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What about if he does murder instead?
Oh, there's
Well,
not many
what
small
about
dogs that do murder.
What about
Is
if
stealing
it's
a soul
vampire
murder?
dog? Is that anything? What if it's
I think it's
vampirism?
great.
Okay.
What if it's vampirism?
What if the dog drinks people for fuel? Then what? Has that
Just
been
pulls
done
them
before?
apart like a Capri Sun. Just
Cujo, that film Cujo. I think he drinks people
Cujo.
up.
Stephen King's Cujo. A hit.
Yeah.
A classic. He is a big dog, though. We're thinking small dog, right? Like Labrador size.
Oh, okay. Labrador puppy size, right?
What about if a Labrador puppy dressed up as a supermarket helper befriended Sue Piles. I think I changed the name there.
No, Soup Pile.
Whoops. And then nicks a pension. Then what? Is that one?
That's pretty
a
good.
villain.
It's pretty good.
It's good
Don't know how it's a
motivation
viral
too, because we
trend,
all like
but
to
yeah.
steal.
No, the viral trend was sitting around for 6 minutes and 39 seconds designing the next villain with your friends.
Oh, okay, right, I understand.
Hashtag
So we're actually in
designing
the
a villain with
trend.
your friends for 9.5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the trend right now, currently.
We're in it. We're trending. We're trending.
We're trendy and we're trending. Ash,
Trending.
when somebody's trending, that means that like something's being talked a lot about on social media.
Oh, so we're not just walking fashionably in a new coat.
No.
Pretty fucking good about that, to be honest. I bought a new coat.
Disclaimer, the 33% majority is not an anti-Oldman podcast.
But your host and waiter, Tom Hutchinson, is an ageist prick.
He wouldn't bring me anything that had any chewy bits in it. I had to have soup because he was worried about my old teeth.
Yeah, your old bones.
Your old dusty teeth.
He's cutting up my food for me right now.
Ashley's soft teeth.
Just a couple soft tea.
And you can't have too much salt either. You've got to watch your cholesterol.
Ticker.
Yep.
I'm just keeping an eye on my little tiny heart.
Well,
Just giving it little kisses.
I mean, as far as segments go, I think I've really sort of screwed the pooch here.
Oh,
We
if you
can't
did that
have
to the
sex
dog,
with-
that
Don't
would be
screw the
villainous.
pooch.
That would be
Yeah, that's-
villainous as
that's-
all heck, Tom.
That's the Schneider cut. It ends with just Tom fucking the dog.
My friend Ashley would be able to give you some excellent tips and tricks on how to do it very proficiently.
It's true. Master of doggy style.
Yeah, precisely.
I hate
In
it
a
saying it
literal
out loud.
sense.
You do it in the style of a dog.
Fuck, Alex knows more than I do. How can we possibly give me the title?
Well, you've been around
Has this been a
longer.
podcast or
This
not?
has been a podcast.
Barely.
Has it?
Barely. Just
Barely.
about.
Great success.
Almost.
What are you talking about?
I have been your host. Alex Springthorpe.
I have been your host. The sound of one hand fapping, Ashley Hall.
Okay.
I can do that, by the way.
Really aggressively.
Wank with one hand. That's not a talent. It's a talent when you can wank with two.
Doing it with two is
Are we saying
big dick
Are we saying
energy.
fap or clap? Are we just saying clap
I said
saying?
fap.
with the one with the fur?
Yeah.
I don't
That's a
know.
real shame. I thought
Like
you were saying.
fapkin. Fur as
thought
in
you said
fapkin?
I thought it was a clur noise you made, and I thought it was finally time to show off my second hidden talent, which is clapping with one hand.
I can't
Never
clap
mind.
my one hand. This is the sound of it. Hang on. It just sounds like I'm grabbing some cling film.
What kind of host have you been, Tom?
I've been the one that really hopes you had a good meal here at the 33% steakhouse. Am I getting a tip? Can I have one, please?
I'll give you just the tip.
Okay,
Thanks for listening.
I guess.
See you all next week.
We hope.
Bye.
What the fuck happened? How are we famous with podcasting?
I don't know, but I think what's really troublesome is that'll turn out being the best episode we've ever done.
Here's
awful.
hoping. I hope so.
just comes
That was a
out
really,
with it,
that was really not my favourite episode. Bye, everyone.
I thought for a moment that you had finished recording and we were
And
just
I hadn't.
debriefing. No. All right. Bye.
Bye.